Okay, vlog 2 of Mr. Mash and rescuing him. There are quite a few issues so far. Let me just go through what I've done so far. So as you can see, he's naked. You can see a lot of rust all inside. A lot of rust behind the tension assembly. Oh, sorry, that's not focusing. I'll come out. I have done an initial dust off. I know it doesn't look like it, but just to get all the dust bunnies out. At the moment, I have one. Where's my pointy? There's my pointy. The feed dogs, I want to be able to take the feed dogs out, but that screw is really, really stiff. I can't get that out yet. And if I come around, no, I've got stuff in the way, I can't come out. But the stop motion screw on this end of the balance wheel, that is also seized. Although the screw came out, the actual clutch I cannot undo. So I have to put some penetrating oil on the stop motion screw this end, and I'm going to put some penetrating oil on that screw, and hopefully that will then loosen. If it doesn't, then I will just leave it. It just means I have to clean the feed dogs in place, but I do like to take the feed dogs out so that I can give it a good scrub. When I took this section off, a horrible pin came out. So that, sewing pin, nice and deadly. How it actually got there, I have no idea, but you can see, if you come in close, just how ew that is. I didn't find any spiders, which I'm pleased about, but I did find all their webs. So what I have done, if I come here, this is where my takeaway pots come in handy. I've separated them into sections as well. If you take off all the parts from your machine, put them in pots, separate pots, so that you don't get all the screws mixed up. So they're the throat plates. The bobbin has got quite a lot of thread on it, so I'll have to take that off. The bobbin itself isn't too bad, it's not too rusty. The foot's come off, and the foot did not have a normal attachment screw. It had a proper screw, so something's gone wrong there, but I think I might have a spare, I don't know. Tension assembly, you can see just how rusty that is, and I mentioned on the last video I didn't know if it was original or not, but you can see where it did have black. Oops, there you go. You can see where it was black originally. It's just so worn, or maybe bleached from the sun. Who knows where this thing was being stored. The other section, this again would normally be black, and you can see that there's still some chrome, but that is just pure rust and dirtiness. Hinges have come off okay, and the bobbin discs, again, this was on with this type of screw, so I don't know if someone's taken it off at some point and swapped screws over, but that is normally what you would hold a presser foot in with, so I'm going to have a look at that. That is all the dust bunnies that came out, and the stuck bit of thread which was on a knot. And then they're the face plates and the screws associated to the face plates. So what I'm going to do, if I just step back, my lighting's gone funny. So what I'm going to do next, I'm not going to do actually much tonight. That's enough for now. But I am going to soak all of my pots, all of my things with some WD-40. That will help to start loosening some of the rust and dirt and congealed oil and yuckiness. So they'll soak overnight, and I can give them a scrub, maybe not tomorrow, maybe the day after, maybe the weekend. But they can just sit and soak for now. So it means I've got 2 separate jobs to do, or 3 separate jobs actually. So it's cleaning and shining up everything that's in my pots. It's giving everything a good scrub and a clean with all the working parts, especially if you have a look there. The spring, everything is very horrible, musty in there, so that all needs a good clean out. And then, so that's another job, and hopefully the penetrating oil will will help, and I can get the balance wheel off and the bobbin winder off, but I don't know yet. And then I can clean the body. I usually do the body last because with the muck that's going to come off of this, it's going to go straight on the body anyway. So the body is the last thing I do. Something I did notice, because I just wanted to see, and I will show you. Let me just come round. So let me just show you. So we had this and just how mucky the badge is. But, and I've just got my toothbrush, just with a little, you know, just a delicate rub. That's just dirt. I thought it was rust, but this is just caked on dirt. So this is gonna, and that's why I'm using just a gentle toothbrush. This badge is actually going to shine up a lot better than I thought, because it is just no, because I'll get addicted to cleaning it tonight and I don't want to do it tonight. But it does mean that this will shine up quite nice, which I'm pleased about, because I was worried for a minute that was all rust, but it's not. It's just manky dirtiness, so that's not too bad. There's a lot, even though I've brushed off a lot of dirt, there's a lot of ingrained dirt and grease. The other thing I'm quite pleased about, sometimes with old machines, they get dropped at some point, and I've seen it with other machines. If it gets dropped, sometimes you'll see a crack. What is that? And that's just fluff. But sometimes you might see, like a hairline crack along the neck, or where it's meeting the body, although this does actually detach, although I'm not going to do it. But having given it just a quick brush off, it hasn't, the body of the machine isn't cracked at all, which I'm super pleased with. What was the other thing? Oh, you will find, and I can see one right now, you'll find sometimes with old machines there's paint specks. I don't know why they always put machines next to where people are decorating, but you can see that speck there. Now that's paint. Now that will pick off. You just got to be really careful with it. What else was I going to show you? No, I think that was it. So this poor little machine is going to go into a penetrating oil little soak, just so there's no point soaking the whole thing. I'm not going to soak the whole thing. The wheel, this is moving. It's stiff and a bit conky. Like there is resistance in certain places, but it's moving, which means it was just thread that was jamming up the bobbin, the bobbin race. It's stiff, but it's moving, which is good. I've had machines where they've been completely seized, and this isn't as seized as I was expecting. But I can't get anything else off of this end until I get that balance wheel, the stop motion knob. This knob here is what I need to get off. So I am gonna just give it a quick jet wash of penetrating oil directly into the screw hole and then down the side, and I will put kitchen towel underneath to catch all the drippage and oozage, and see what it's like tomorrow, see if there's any movement there. We will see. But if you've not seen a naked machine before, this is naked Mr. Mash. This is the hardest bit, I think, just the concentrating on the different sections, but my first bit is pot. I do pots first. Okay. I will put in the description box what this bit covers as well, but I will speak to you soon. Bye bye.